Alright, space stations. Whoops, no, not the other base. You know what? I wonder if I can teleport back to Jeff's base. Just
I mean, you should be able
walk
to.
there. I see
He's
the
got
picture of it, so I just was at the player base and it's like,
Oh man, come on, what's up?
oh, there's a notification live.
All right, that's a good sign. Sounds like we're. Oh,
Yes.
yep, I see it coming up too. Okay, life's good. All right, let me. All right, Dad's gone crash again, again. There we go. Welcome back again. All right, everybody, we made it back. Sorry, that was just totally messed up. Yeah, Citris and I are sitting there parked, and like, well, we're broadcasting. Like, I set the stream up and I hit go, and just the PlayStation said it was going. The computer did not say it was going. So YouTube, PlayStation, they were having some talking problem. Didn't work. Finally, we just restarted it. It's working. Yay. Okay, we're back. So, hey, everybody, welcome back. Yay! Third time's the charm. Hey, Erica.
Alright, so this has to be a multiplayer thing because I just teleported back here and base is still inside of the island.
Fair enough. I'm suddenly up in the atmosphere somehow. I must have drifted a lot longer than I thought. Well, in fact, I don't even know if I'm in the right system still. Should be. Yeah, I should just. Yeah, there we go. There's the planet I'm looking for. Where's the base I'm looking for? There we go. Okay. Yeah, I just kind of rolled off. That's fine. All right.
Well,
So again, Richie had posed a very interesting question earlier, which is clearly what we're showing here tonight. And maybe we should do a full stream on how to crash, because I think we're getting good at it.
You would definitely have that down.
Yeah, right. I got that down. Dad's gone crash. Might have to rename the channel. Oh man, fantastic. But yep, we're gonna come back down and check out Jeff's face again. Fingers crossed.
I am going to go ahead and just leave the system.
Yep. Fair.
And I'll just go floating island hunting.
Yep, I'm probably going to resume the same myself. Although I was thinking about staying in Eissentam for it.
Well, that's what I was going to do. I was just going to see if I can find one in here in Eissentam.
Yep. Actually, I didn't even look. How close are we to the core out here? Are we near the core?
I'll let you know here in a second.
Yep.
708,000 light years.
Perfect. Not near it at all. Love it. Oh, God, that's so tempting. I want to land here. I'm going to do it. Maybe I'm not going to do it. I'm going to try to do it. Just, I want to get a picture.
I went into the warps menu and I ended up on a planet instead of the space station.
Oops.
That's all right. We'll try this again.
All right, I'm going to... Good times. All right. Oh, man. You know, I keep trying to get up above the island so I can just fly down on it, and I'm just getting so freaking disoriented. There it is. All right. Saw Jeff's ship over here. I just want to get a picture of him. Add it to the collection.
Yeah, I saw the base and little picture on the teleporter.
Oh, I think I got... Oh, no. Oh, you know this is going to be a doomed landing. Nope. This is not an easy one to land on. Oh, gosh, folks. All right, I'll try going backwards and try it. Nope, not a friendly landing on this one. This island is not cooperating at all.
I do remember
you know
ships that hover do a little bit better at landing on those.
Yeah, this ship's pretty good at hovering. But you know what? All right. I'll play ball. I'll go switch up ships. We've got our ways. And hello, everybody. Thank you for enduring. You know, Dad's gone crash. You know, we're doing our thing here. Here, crash, there, crash, everywhere, crash. All right, let's see here. You know, it can't go wrong with a Sentinel Interceptor. We know they can hover. Beyond a doubt. And this would be perfect if I just had better landing gear and maybe a cooler bit of lights on the front. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm not going to worry about it.
Just go find one of Hero's ships and...
I'm thinking.
Go get one of those 4 supercharged grouped together or something.
Yep. There's a lot of options out there.
Maneuverability and just have...
That's the thing, though, is I don't know about that, because, like, the main dealio with the interceptors is that they're such tanks.
Yeah. But I would like a 3-in-1 group supercharged slots, because you put 3 into maneuverability, you have 1 supercharged for your weapon. I still get like 50k for my infraknife, so
that's pretty good.
Okay, so we want to go. Where's the core? We're gonna aim towards the core, and then we're gonna move directly left or right.
Bad island. Trying. I'm really trying. I'm trying, Jeff. I'm trying.
I keep seeing pirate symbols as I'm trying to find an F-class system, and it's like, do I want to stop?
The temptation is strong. Yeah.
Oh, when you're a pirate, it is strong to stop at a pirate system.
Mm-hmm. Indeed. The dread pirate, Citris. Sorry, I'm looking up into space because I'm reading his comments, and you can see my dreadnought from here. Like, I want to see your dreadnought. Where is it? I love freighters. I'm kind of nuts about freighters, actually. Since I can't land on this darn piece of rock.
I kind of wish freighters were a little more tanky.
Yeah, me too. I think that would be pretty slick.
They're way too easy to shoot out in a ship. I'm like...
Mm-hmm. I thought they were going to do more with it too when they came out with that pirate dreadnought. Like, I was like, oh, okay, are we really going to be getting on that? All right, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and snap a picture from here because I'm here, and you know what? If I can't land my ship, then it's going to make a funny picture, and that's okay too. All right, let's see. Where are you, Jeff? There you are. Nice and close in on you there. Hello, sir. We got the coordinates down in below for this absolutely gorgeous planet out here in Eissentam in the Outer Rim area. This is our friend, Jeff, who has brought these coordinates and this gorgeous planet to us. Happy to see you. I wish I could be standing next to you, but there's just no way I can land on this floating rock at the moment. But there we go. Here's the coordinates. It's a beautiful planet. Y'all want to build? Come on out. And let's see here. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a shot with my ship in this really peculiar, awkward background. There it is. As my ship slowly slides into obscurity, right behind Jeff. Like, oh no, my ship's going down. Crash. Landing pad. I might have to treat that as a free floating object in build mode. That little toggle there. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's bounce back into my ship, get some altitude, and see if I can't plop down onto that pad. All right, just nose our way down in here. Now we have a target, an actual landing pad here to try to hit. Through 2 down. All right, well, it's twice the chances I can hit it. All right, I can see it. That's good. All right, just gonna nose my way in. Just nice and slow, nice and gentle. Here we go. Ah, it's not letting me do it, dude. All right, so... Oh, what happened? What happened? It's letting me land somewhere. I don't know what's going. Where's it putting me? Where's it? Oh my God! It worked. Yes. Thank you, sir. All right. I'll come over and stand with you. I'm gonna take a picture for the whole world to see. Love it. All right, and picture time. There we go. Most excellent. Get the floating islands up there in the background. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I think your character's a lot taller than mine. Maybe it's just where I'm standing. It's all good. All good. It's all good.
Thunder says he'll have neighbors if he doesn't mind.
Yep. You're going to have neighbors. That's the truth. We're like that. All right. So again, everybody, there's the coordinates down on the lower left. We are in Eissentam. So if you can hit a glyph portal in this galaxy, come on out. Check it out. Build a base. We'll have company. Jeff's is not going to be the only base on this planet. Of this, I have no doubt. So I'm going to go ahead and just take care of that little detail right now. And since there's none up against mountains, and I want to build within sight of, so I'm just going to bounce right over here, see if this works. Nice, first try. All right. Now I do like the thunder idea of like kind of building into the lower part of it. That really excited me. I thought that was really pretty. So I'm just going to go ahead and jump down here. Take a quick look around. Now I'm not going to build anything special right now. I'm just going to plop down a computer just to get the whole thing going.
That's what I did on that mountainous island base.
Yeah, same.
Floating islands. I put a teleporter and just enough power supply to keep it going.
All right, hold on. What we got here? Let me catch up on the chat. Just saw something out of the corner of my eye. I can see my dreadnought from here. We started the landing pad. 3-2. No neighbors. Yeah, no doubt. Does anyone know how long you're supposed to cook chicken? Chicken breast, 30 to 35 minutes baking it. I believe boneless at least. I don't know about anything else because I only really do chicken breasts. But yeah, 30 minutes baked at 350, 375. I think it's 375. Yep, you might want to double check on the temperature because I got to tell you, really dry chicken sucks. But yeah, somewhere in that range. Yeah, you know, that's a good point there, Jeff, is that if I do build anything particularly down here low that's like sort of form fit into it, if this island moves, I'm going to be hosed. But nonetheless, I'm going to at least leave the base computer. Oh, are we too close? We're going to get that overlap thing?
I forgot to look. Was that a G or an F class system?
Didn't look, but I'm gonna head up into space in a minute and pull in my freighter, and do the full workout of the system. All right, let's rename it. We're gonna go with DadsGoneBad. Floaties. Floating island. Yeah, if I call it floaties, people are gonna think something else. Like when you're drinking a drink and you're like, wait, that's a speed bump in there. Oh God, DadsGoneBad floating islands. There we go. And we put base on the end of that there. Boop. Sweet. Thank you, Jeff. Definitely appreciate it. This is a super cool, and I'm super glad we're able to come out here. I love it. It's just super exciting. This is one of my absolute favorite ads from all of the updates so far. I mean, sure, there's been specific things like the Dreadnought Freighter, which is just absolutely fantastic, but this is such a nice global ad. It's beautiful. Love it.
Yep. Here's a test. Thunder says he's on his way. We'll see if you crash again.
You know what? I'm going to sit tight till he gets here because I want to know. Dad's gone crash. We're going to go for number 5 or number 4 or number 5. I don't know how many we're up to. My head gets spinning after 3 or 4. Love it. But you know what? While I'm here, I am going to put up a landing pad. So we're waiting for our friend to get here. Cannot build missing component. Oh, that's... Oh, whoops. Forgot. All right, won't do that. I just don't like having to bounce over to creative mode if I don't have to. already a bridge I didn't want to cross, but I ended up doing it. We're just going to absorb the sights just for a few minutes here. Waiting for Thunder to arrive. Over to our friend's base. I believe this is Jeff coming over to say hi. Oh, look at that. There's also a frigate up there. One of the trade frigates. That's that style. That's what that model is. A trade frigate. Hello, sir. Very cool.
Oh, Thunder says multiplayer's off.
Nice. A little extra safety there. I do like that there's trees and stuff on here too. I know that's something we've sort of seen before, is that the floating islands seem to almost have their own particular plant growth, which is pretty cool. Actually, this would be a nicer backdrop for a picture because of the color of the sky behind us. I know, I'm such a tourist tonight. I can't help it. I just feel like a tourist. All right, I'm not actually close enough to you to make this work, because it looks like you're floating, sir. There, that'll help. Just get up above you a little bit. Oh, no, but it looks like I'm half glitched into the ground. All right, hold on. That just sucks. Yeah, I'm going to keep the camera still there. I'm going to look at my ass. Let's look at my ass. Everybody, let's look at my ass. There we go. I was giving everybody motion sickness.
I thought that was me there.
Kind of looks like you.
Except...
There it is. There it is. Yep, you are definitely taller than me, dude. There's no two ways about it. Definitely taller. Love it. Just love it. Appreciate it. All right, now, how do we, isn't there a way to do friends, because we're standing next to each other, we should be able to do that, right? Is it invite to group or is it friends? Invite to group. I guess if I invite them to group. Oh, you're playing on PC. That's interesting. If you're interested in grouping, oh, currently busy. No worries at all. I'm actually just trying to send you a friend request so we don't have to do that like exchange thing. There we go. Yes, add it. See how it, like, there we go. That should work. I do believe that. No Man's Sky friend added. Perfect. We're friends now, buddy. Perfect.
Should have done that, because then he can go and visit my mold base.
Oh, that's a good point. That's a good point. I don't know if you want to roll back. He's right here right now. If you want to roll back here.
I'm heading to the space station now, so I can do that.
Excellent.
Leave my freighter here.
Now think about this for a second. If we have 4 of us on here, that's like 1,000 times more likely to crash. I can't wait. But we'll have a little powwow out here. That'll be great. Oh, man. All right. I'm going to go ahead and stand next to you again. I should really turn into third-person mode when I'm doing this. There we go. And then camera mode. Boop.
I forget, when you join a Discord, can you go back and see older posts? Or...
Ooh, I don't know that.
Well, I believe Jeff just joined the Discord. I wonder if he can answer that for us.
That would be a good point, right? Oh, Jeff also has a mold base for 2 we could share. Excellent. Excellent. I see that you too are wise in the ways of mold farms. to me, I think that's they kind of scare me because of the whole glitch crash business. But
well, you don't have to build 23 refiners at your mold base like I did.
But that's super helpful, dude. It's super helpful. You know, because that way you can just wrap up the whole deal and get the nanite conversion nanite, and then you go. There you go. All right.
Well, there's enough mold there. If you run it 4 times, you can fill up all 23 of the refiners.
And I mean, I got to tell you, who doesn't want to have a million nanites? I mean, that's cool. That's just very cool. You know, I mean, the only way I really get nanites is just going to the pirate systems in the star bases there. You know, you buy all the packs, and then you unpack them and you sell all the techs, except for keeping obviously the ones that you want. And that, you know, that goes up pretty well, pretty quick. You can usually get like 5,000 to 8,000 nanites per star base's haul. all you just do is run down the line and go to like 5 of them in a row, and that adds up.
Oh, I did that for. I just started a movie up on my tablet and did that for like an hour straight, and had like 5 stacks of each, and then ended up with like 40,000 nanites.
Yep.
But,
Yep.
I mean, I get 40,000 nanites every time I go to my base right now.
True that. And, it's just 6 and 1/2 dozen of the other. So it's like, okay, if you just truly want just the nanites, I think that these mold farms are the way to go. I totally do. But if you're also looking to find maybe a couple of those rarer X-class techs, those illegal techs, like say the top of the line infraknife techs or something like that, then the starbase, the pirate starbase might be the way to go.
You don't want to see my ship then.
Post a picture on the server there.
I might have to do that because it's like, I think I got 100 slots and they're like all like 10 stacks full of just X-class mods that aren't opened yet.
Yep.
And I'm going to post a video on how to duplicate mods for your multi-tool and your ship.
Yes, do it.
I'm going to do that. I have the footage. I just have to put it together.
Dude, I love it.
Because there is a way to do that now. Mm-hmm. As long as you have nanites.
Absolutely love it. And
I haven't seen anyone else make a video of it, so.
Gold. It's totally gold, dude. I'll put a post and direct people to it, for sure. Absolutely, any way I can help. And again, I totally encourage you guys to make videos. A lot of fun. As I said, I started watching your video there, and I love it. I'm just totally psyched about it, dude. I will, after the stream, go to your channel and like and subscribe. Least I can do. Oh, seriously, I did it for Thunder too.
Coming in hot.
Oh, no.
Into a tree.
Into a tree. And the stream went down. No, I'm kidding. It didn't go down. I was kidding. I'm kidding. I'll save that. Don't cry wolf on that. That's too serious, man. Oh, look. Damn. There we are. Did you notice that we sink up to our knees here?
Yes, I did.
But Jeff, on the other hand,
two of us that look alike.
Right? It's got that kind of like downhill slope thing going on. Whoa, and now I'm just... Does anybody notice me moving? Like just gliding across the ground?
You're just sliding across the ground.
dude, am I going to stop? Is it going to just push me right off? Oh my God. Am I going to fall to my death? And then there was DadsGoneBad, who just could not stand still, even though it looked like he was. But no, ladies and gentlemen, he was not. And I'm pretty sure...
You're still sliding across.
I know! Like, I'm looking over there, like, what the heck's over there? Am I going to fall? Did it stop? Did I stop? Nope. This is funny.
So you're not touching control or nothing, you're just standing there.
Nope. I'm going to leave the stream right where it's at. Literally just floating along. All right, I'll move the camera because I'm in camera mode. Oh, jeez, dude, this is fantastic. You guys should play like Pong or something with me.
Bye. That is awesome.
That is hilarious. Oh my God, we got to figure out how to recreate that. That is fun. That is hilarious. Oh my God. You know I'm going to have to make a video out of that. Oh my God, even if it's just a short. Like ice skating with no ice. But you know what? The stream didn't crash. Thank the maker. And I got some pictures there, so there we go. I'll put a new picture up on the page. All right. Oh man. Oh, you guys rock. That was a lot of fun. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm like, who's standing right now? Oh, I'm in third person mode. I never go in third person mode. I scared myself. That's a lot. Hello. Huh. Yeah, DadsGoneBad has left the chat. I left the room. I don't know what the hell was going on up there. That was brilliant. I wish I could like actually rewind the video and look at it, but I think it would wretch the screen if I did it. Why are there three of us now? And why are you sliding off the... Erica, you ask a mighty fine question, I have to admit. So yeah, we got together in game. Citris and I have been doing that often, so that's not a big deal. But we came out to visit Jeff because he had sent us coordinates for his base, and when we did that in this game, when you meet up with someone in the game, if you just like kind of are near each other, you can click on each other and become friends. And so we did that, and that was kind of the point. And so now we're all together here, which you can do in this game. It is a big, huge multiplayer game. That's what we did. And that whole thing about me sliding across the ground, that was yet another interesting, cool glitch. And once I got over there, they bumped me, and I was like, "Holy crap!" I'm like a, like a air hockey puck or some crap like that, and I fell off the edge of the island. Woohoo! Good times. Um, this game has some pretty weird, aberrant, errant, odd effects. Yeah, I gotta say that was probably a glitch of some kind or another, but that one was really fun. Oh yeah. We could totally visit each other, Erica. We could totally visit each other. Um, never a dull moment. And the thing is, though, is that too, if you're in that like mode of like, you know what, I just want to play the game by myself for a while. You can totally do that. Totally do it that way too. I usually save a lot of like if I'm base building or something like that. I don't usually do it when I'm streaming, just because I like get into my own head. And also because I go down rabbit holes so much that I'm like, I don't want to drag everybody with me. You know. Not like that, but here we go. But yeah, it's fantastic.
You can be in multiplayer and never see another player.
It's true. It's true. And this game is that big. It is so big that it's really true. Like even with us grouped here and with, I don't know, I think I saw some statistic like there was something like between 15 and 16,000 people on at any given time on No Man's Sky, something like that. My base is glitched. Yeah, I think they all are a little bit. I forgot what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I mean, there's a huge player base to this. So does it like make worlds like Minecraft? Well, not visually, not blocky like that. No. No. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. There are some missions to planets and that sort of thing here, but it's instead of it having like being hyper focused, hyper detailed events on one planet, it's more like there's just events all across each galaxy. There's 256 galaxies, so there's kind of a lot going on. But no, it's not so much playstyle like Minecraft or Minecraft World Generation per se. I mean, maybe it is. I guess. I mean, if Minecraft had higher resolution, maybe it would, I don't know.
But there's 18 quintillion planets in this game.
Yeah, that's a few. Oh, I thought this was a player here. It's not.
I believe they said if you visited every planet just for 1 second, it would take over 7 billion years or something to hit all of them.
Yeah, this game is so big. I believe it's the biggest ever.
You will never see everything.
Yeah, it's impossible. So it's just mind blowing that they can even have the amount of detail that they do have in it with the amount of variation that they do. And to be fair, like it wasn't so long ago that it didn't have quite the level of visual beauty that it does now and variation. For sure. So that's part of the reason why there's an awful lot of WoW going on right now with this game, is that they've done so much with the engine to improve everything, both visually and mechanically, about the star systems, about the planets, about the lighting, about the terrain generation, just everything. So each time they bang away at this thing with a new update, it just gets so much better. So the worlds are pre-made and not just auto-generated. I don't know, I'm lost. It's all good. It's pretty anyway. No, the worlds are not pre-made. They are procedurally generated. So when you discover them, that's when they get generated. I believe that's how that goes. Yes. But once it's generated, it stays the same after that for any player that comes there afterwards. I'm pretty sure that's how that goes. But there are variations. So let's say, for example, you were to come to this star system, and there are certain elements, like say there's a unique living frigate that every star system has one. And if I were to come here and I were to look for it and I were to find it, it's random what class it'll be. It'll be the same model. It'll visually look the same, but there's 4 classes to it. A, B, C, and S, something like that. Anyway, And it could be any one of those at any given time for any player that comes here. So it'll visually look the same, the model will look the same, but the details and the sort of aspect scores of it will be different. Sorry, reading your comment. Yeah. It's super cool. It is super cool. It is a very great game. And on top of that, it's wildly different in the sense that it's not an FPS, and it's not exactly like any other game. Like even other spaceships games, and I love spaceships games. They're not like this. Starfield, a game I absolutely adore and love playing, isn't quite like this. So there's just a lot of variation. All right, what I wanted to do is I wanted to check out the system from space because I'm pretty psyched about it. Oh, that's an interesting little glitch. I wonder if that's because there's players in here, but I don't know if you folks can see that. But looking real close, it looks like there's several words right in the dead center. If you're looking at the name of the star system that I'm hovering over in the center, it looks like several words are just kind of blopped all over each other. So I can't read a damn thing that says. But we are in the Iwaniwalami system. Let's expand this here. This is excellent, a 3-star high-tech economy, which is super duper cool. And conflict is 1, so that's pretty low. This is an F4PF system. It's a water system. And we are out on the galactic rim of Eissentam, about 708,000 light years from the core. That is cool. Now let's profile the system so everybody can see the entirety of what's here. AKA me, because I'm selfish and I want to know everything there is to know about it. And I'm selling it on everybody because I want people to come out here. Nice. Now, when you first start playing No Man's Sky, it's going to be a little bit overwhelming. Just going to warn you about that. But if you want to jump in with any of us, I'm sure if I'm on or anyone's on, we'll help you if we can. Yeah, but initially there's some stuff that you're gonna have, some missions that you're gonna have to do, and I'd probably suggest just doing them because it'll grant you some of the early on stuff that you're gonna need, and it will help you teach you how to play the game as well. All right, I am going to go check out the planets, the planetary scanner. Boop. Let's check it out. Iwaniwa Lame. Discovered 1 week ago by Samuel. All right. I'm just calling it Samuel because that's kind of what it looks like. Sorry if I'm kind of pronouncing it wrong. Anyway. Dad's gone dyslexia. All right. Without even hovering over a planet, it looks like we have 3 potentials already here. So we have a frozen planet. No good. Blighted planet. No good. Bladed planet. Interesting, but nope. Paradise planet. Huh. So I assume that, Jeff, you already checked this planet out as well. It's not reporting that there are any bases on it. And it's got mild rain, so there's another planet in the system that could be a candidate. We have the Bountiful planet with blistering damp weather. Probably not great on the weather-wise, but nonetheless, it is a lush planet. And then here we go with the Yeewood Omega, the Samuel. And we have 3 bases, Essen base, and the 2 new ones that have been added so far. Oh, dude, I love it. Phonetic spelling. I like it. Sam-I-L. Love it. Thank you, sir. I do appreciate that. Sam-I-L. Sam-I-L. All right. I did. Yeah, okay, good. All right, so excellent. So that's the system. That's the system that we have been checking out. This is our friend Jeff found it. It's definitely got a gorgeous planet. Again, we'll take just another quick look at the system before I go ahead and start checking out systems around. Since we're here, we might as well take a look. But this is the planet, Yeewood Omega, discovered by Sam I.L. Paradise planet, balmy weather, beautiful sunrises too, and lots of water. It's gorgeous. Love it. All right. Citris, I assume that you are somewhere in the vicinity at least. Or did you head back to the core? We have lost Citris. Whoops, didn't mean to do that. Let's get back into the freighter warp map. All right, and again, we are in a region that is dominated by yellow F-class star systems. I'm going to assume that Jeff has done some exploration around here already. I'm going to go ahead and carry on and see if I can't just poke around a little bit. Nose around, stick my nose somewhere, here, there, everywhere. See if I can find some. F4 water, why not? Let's just give it a swing. Again, it takes a lot of patience, determination, and flat-out luck to find these. You know, I mean, we're dialing in about as close to a formula as we can get, but I don't think we're going to get much closer on the formulaic side of this.
Yeah, I jumped back to my freighter. I'm on the opposite side of the galaxy, and I have nothing but G-class star systems.
Yeah, it's that thing again. Again, what we had discovered, it's the region types. The regions are dominated either by G or F, yellow star systems.
But when you get further away from the core, though, it takes longer to get to the next region.
Good point. Good point. So the density of the star systems within the regions is better. All right.
Yeah, I don't know if the regions are like a clock and they just kind of go out from the center, or if they're how they're made. But yeah, if they're like a clock and they go straight out, it's like I might have to go for a long time before I get out of these G-class systems.
This is why I've kind of resorted to doing the jumps in my freighter. Now, hey, check this out.
F-class right there.
Do it. So I found this planet here. It's
just
a
out of
wine.
range, though.
Have you ever found one of these? A wine dark planet.
I just found one of those.
Nice. I wonder if that's just a new thing. I mean, obviously it's a new thing, but I wonder what the deal is.
I think it had like a red filter on it when I went to it.
Mm-hmm. This one in particular has flaming hail. Dang, sounds fun.
That might just be worth going to check out.
And there's only 2 planets in this system, so you know what? I might just go ahead and do that because that we are in exploration mode. It has been a good
flaming
night.
hail might just be bubbles.
We have come across these matters before. But this is not the ship I want to be flying, though. Let's jump back over to Vex, just because I just like this ship. There, it's already docked in my freighter, but I'm too lazy to go find it. So, hello, Valkyrie. Oh, you've already docked in here, too. How about you? There we go.
Yep,
Yes, ladies and gentlemen.
Stay away from orange planets.
Yep. Well, as Jeff was saying, too, it's too brown for him. Like, I agree, I agree with the orange and the brown assessments. Like, not my favorite. I'm biased,
but thing with orange because it's the color of my rival's college here.
I see. I'm going to start with the wine dark planet because I have no idea what wine dark planets are, and flaming hail is just too exciting not to go check out. I mean, it's a bilious storm, whatever that means. Bubbles.
Yeah.
Bilious storms. That was hilarious. We can't go there. Oh, really? Bubbles? Really? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right from Nemo. I love it. I was going to put that little clip from Nemo in the video, but I was like, you know what? That's so overdone. And I think there might be some copyright issue with that. I don't know how long you can actually steal. Like, I think it's up to 10 seconds of a clip that you can put in your video without having to worry about copyright infringement. All right, well, apparently there's no sign of our flaming hail yet, but I just think it's going to be visually dazzling to see. So I'm really kind of hoping a storm actually rolls through. And I don't say that very often in this game. But we're actually looking for a storm. Yeah, interesting. The water's kind of red. I'm not going to spend too much time here, though. Just kind of cruising around a little bit. Just cruising around. Just checking it out. Now, I want to point out something. And that is that, have you noticed that since we've left that planet, the stream hasn't crashed? Cursed Blood Planet. Dude. Cursed Blood Planet. Love it. They've come up with some pretty wacky names, but, they're worth checking out. They're definitely worth checking out. I've seen, I think it was called a Jade Planet or something like that. Really? Okay. And I think we were talking last stream. I found a planet. I don't remember what kind it was or whatever it was, but there was these really interesting trees that looked like a massive mangrove that somebody just lopped it off, like right over the central trunk, like about 10% of the way up above like the spider dart roots, and it was just super super cool looking. Then Citris is like, "Oh yeah, I found one of those." I'm like, "Damn it! I wanted to be unique." But still, that was just a really cool find too, because I'd never seen anything like that. And I've been on a lot of planets, a lot of planets. All right, right now I'm just hanging out to wait for the raining hail to come. Like the flaming hail to descend upon my head. I want to see it. I have a hunch that visually it's going to be super impressive. Maybe the game has a sense of humor though. Maybe I'll just go ahead and land, and that's when it'll dump on me. And here we go. We're not going to do that until you land, so I can actually get you. All right. Just waiting for it. Warning, incoming storm. That's what we're waiting for. Come on, bring it. Cerulean. I don't know if I've seen one of those before. Cerulean planets. You seen one of those before?
Can't say that I have.
I'm gonna have to keep my eyes open for that. Alright, grab a little bit of cash. 134,000 units just for looking at animals. Cool. Take it. And again, any of these you could grab as a pet. That's another cool thing too. Pets in this game. One of the little dudes in my life was like, yeah. I got some sort of a mechanical critter. He was gonna go like to an egg synthesizer or something like that, and try to make it like Godzilla size. I'm like, dude, do it. Dude, just do it. It'd be cool if you could like do that and actually like cut them loose on planets, like, you know, the whole invasive species thing. Like that would be kind of cool. I mean, all right, granted, not ecologically nice, but that would be kind of interesting. Yeah, I made some totally killer aggressive thing, and I drop it on a planet, and suddenly, you know, all the other forms of life on there go extinct. That'd be cool. I mean, not cool, but
Those are floating flowers, not islands.
I've come across a few of those. They're actually pretty neat. You remember, I think I landed on one last week. Paradise Planet, here we go.
Yeah, you can jump up on them, but you can't land on them. They're not big enough.
Right. All right, so coming up on a Paradise Planet. We actually have a chance. We have a chance. And let's see. This Paradise Planet. Weather. Mellow. Yep, we're good. This could be a good planet. All right, rolling along. Paradise Planet. Amirum. Yeah, I don't think so. Because usually you can tell from up high if it's not too cloudy. You see the shadows and the little square shapes of the floating islands, because we've determined they actually are fairly square for the most part. Not rigidly, but fairly. Again, here we have another Paradise Planet. Mellow weather. Kind of rolling purple landscapes. Kind of reminds me of the Dissonant Planets a little bit. Not that all Dissonant Planets are purple, but I do find that some of them are. Interesting topography. Is that water down there? Yeah, alright. No floating islands, so I'm going to pass on this. Not going to waste too much time here. See if anything kind of pops. Alright. Nothing's popping. Let's head back into space. The quest continues. The search continues. Although I'm thinking in probably about 20 minutes it's going to be smoky time. But I think I'll leave the stream running either way. That's for a little while. And again, we're looking for an F5. F5 is being kind of ideal. It doesn't mean that there aren't floating islands in the F2s or the F9s. Just trying, you know, hedging our odds if we can find one with some good weather. I think I just hit one of F5. Come on, where is it? F5. 3-star high-tech economy. Let's do it. pretty sure that's not the same system we just came from. I hope not. That'd be dumb.
Hyperdrive has no fuel in this freighter.
Oh, man.
I've been warping way too much.
Right? Busy guy there. Busy guy. The chicken's giving you some hell there, huh? Oh, no! We've got to fight! I have the wrong ship for this. Balls. Alright. Is there a pirate dreadnought here? There is not. Okay. So this is just a standard, regular old fight. Alright. Positron ejector. That's my best weapon. I have this guy rigged up. So we got to get in a little bit close here. So let's do it. Bam, 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 bam. All right. Again, I think that this thing is somewhere in the near 20,000 DPS for the cyclotron, the positron ejector here. Now I know that's not the best weapon to have all spun up, but that's the way it is, at least on this ship. But I will say, it shreds. It totally shreds. You're getting close to somebody, they're going to feel it. Really feel it. But the Infraknife, it's got better range, higher frequency of fire, better heat sinks on it, so you can go longer with it.
Well, once you get the shield down, that positron ejector just destroys anything.
Oh yeah. Yay! I saved the civilian fleet. Yay! Now, what I'm really saying yay about is that if you haven't done this before, which I know all of us have, or almost all of us. If you answer the captain on the freighter that you just saved, he's going to say, hey, come on down. Well, he's not really going to say that. I'm really paraphrasing, like, heavily. But you can go land on the ship, and you get to get this really cool piece of gear, the cargo bulkhead. Alert. And I'm just going to go fly out in front of this thing and take a look at it. Let's identify this freighter, because I'm a nut about freighters. I love freighters. I have done so many videos on freighters. They just get me super excited. So, this is a Sentinel freighter, and it is the smallest of all of them. You can tell by the amount of cross-section. So I'm going to hover my reticle over it, so what I'm talking about here. That cross-section at the bottom of it, you see those 2 blue dots, and then below that, the 3 pairs of dots. That's a cross-section if you go vertically up from that. And you see how there's 3 of them next to each other. Boom, 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 3. And then on the bottom, there's 1 cargo pod. It's that little thing with the 2 little, like, I was going to say a bad word. I'm so bad. That's called a cargo pod. Those 2 little spheres down there, not testicles. Spheres on the bottom of that thing. If there's no cargo pods on the bottom of a Sentinel freighter, then that is considered a tier 0. If it has 1, it's tier 1. If it hold on, let me get this right. I got that wrong. If it has none on the bottom, it's tier 1. If it has 1 on the bottom, it's tier 2. And if it has 2 on the bottom, it's tier 3. There we go. Okay. Anyway, I got to get in there on the ship. Just had to stop for a minute to take my little show and tell of the freighter here. And it actually has a specific name for this class. I just forgot it. But anyway, if I wanted to get a new freighter, this is also a way if you wanted to buy a new freighter that you can get it by doing these pirate freighter attacks, which is kind of excellent. I really enjoy the fights too. I really enjoy combat in this game. Space combat's just cool. It's fun. It's exciting. All right, nope. And there we go. I'm like running off into the freighter, thinking it's my own freighter. Oh yeah, I gotta check the planetary scanner. Boy, I've been doing that too much lately. Oh man. Oh boy.
Just collect your reward from the captain.
Yep. So, just to show what I'm talking about here. See, on the right here, there's 3 options. If you inspect the freighter, I can do that without having to commit to it. Gives you the chance to check it out. You can see where the advanced slots are, the supercharged slots are. You can see what class it is, how much it costs, blah, 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 blah. And compare it to the one you have. Now, I dig my freighter way too much to want this thing, so I'm going to go ahead and decline that. Well, this is a neat looking freighter, I suppose. And you can go right back in and talk to the captain again. And there's a reason for that. Because the second option down is what we're going for here. Boop. Come on, let's do this. Oh, I sense smoky time on the horizon. God, I gotta quit smoking. Boy, do I love it. Request payment instead. So we do that. First thing up the top, cargo bulkhead. You can use that to expand the slots in your freighter, and that's pretty cool to have. So that's all you do here. That's it. That's all we're doing. So go ahead and leave.
I will be right back. I gotta run the puppers out.
Indeed. Time to walk the dog. Have fun. Say hi to the dogs for us. You already left. Love it. All right. So that was a pirate freighter attack. Know what's happened? There's some rules to that, and generally the idea is that if you warp 5 times in your ship and you've played for 3 hours since the last time you've encountered one of these, that will trigger, as long as you're in normal or survival mode, those will trigger. And that's a great way to search for the system freighters in any particular system, because in this star system, it's always going to be that freighter, that model of freighter. The only difference is it's going to be random as to what class it is and how many slots it has open in it. But it's always going to be that model of freighter. Yeah. UThunder minus 18 minutes until smoke break. Yes, yes. So no, not quite yet. We have 5 minutes. 5 minutes. T minus 5 minutes and counting until smoke break time. We all collectively like, all right, we go have our smokes, we go to the bathroom, we do whatever we got to do, pet the dog, kiss the wife, whatever the case may be. All right, but we just got into the system. So we're going to go do what we normally do, which is profile the system. Now, you can check out a planet by using your scanner in your ship, but it doesn't give you a full profile. And sometimes it is a wicked pain in the ass to find all the planets visually in a system. However, you can usually get a couple right off the top. And again, there's a paradise planet, but you can't find out what the weather is on them by doing this. The only way you can do that is by pulling in your freighter. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, because I have 4 minutes to kill until smoky time. Oh, man. Shoop. Here we go. We'll go ahead and land right on board. Go to our planetary scanner. Oh, yeah. No, don't overcook that chicken either, girl. Don't overcook it. You know, if you want it to be juicy, you got to definitely not go too long with it. Did you end up going at 350 or 375, by the way? I think if it's 350, I think you're going to have to go a little longer, which also means you don't get to have a smoke quite as soon either. But not to talk about cooking, but yeah, what I would used to do, or I should say do, is, you go out and you buy a whole rack of those, like, 4 or 5 of those boneless chicken breasts, and then I put them on a tray in the oven. And I put different dressings on each one so that each side will be slightly different. 365, smart. Oh, that's smart. You split the difference. You're a smart one. I like you. There you go. So yeah, that might kick the time up a little bit. What I would do is just, when it gets close, just cut into it. Make sure there's no pink in the middle of the thickest part, and you're good to go. Wait, am I? Oh, geez, it helps if I actually go to a different system. Here I am thinking I'm doing. Wait, is this a different system? It is a different system. So, okay, I just rolled into another system that literally has 2 planets that almost look identical to what I just left. This one's an acrid planet, and it's got caustic winds, and I don't really care about that too much. But the paradise planet with balmy weather, I care about that. That's in the... Oh, wait. And what's its name? Really? Is this planet called Sissy? Was it really called Sissy, guys? Oh, come on. Really? Indeed. SISSI 19. Sissy 19. All right, folks. We're doing it. All right, so off we go. Let's go find that planet. And you are welcome. Chicken breast, baked chicken breast is one of my favorite things, and it's super heart healthy too. So, not to overdad the world here, but that's my 2 cents on that. And I've had to be a chicken guy since I found out I had a heart problem. I do a lot with chicken. And after the first night, you have a ton of good leftovers. Maybe I could make a nice stir fry or something. It's just a lot you could do there. All right, so we know that this is our paradise planet, and now we know it's got good weather, so we're going to go ahead and we're going to check it out. And I mean, I'm literally thinking I'm just going to go land on it and run outside and go to smoky time, but we'll see. All right, doesn't appear to have the floating islands, but we do have that nice yellow, little brown, and I agree with you, Jeff. Brown doesn't really, really float my boat so much. This has that kind of burnt look, like a kind of a fall kind of vibe to it. Autumn, meaning not fall like as it fall on your face, but autumn vibe. Alrighty. But no floating islands, but still a very pretty planet. I definitely like the foliage. Looks like the foliage is doing a little bit of movement as I get close to it, which is interesting. Let's see if that's a thing or if that was just a one-time thing. It's got to fly right through it. Oh, no problem there. All right, gonna go ahead and land. Pop out so that it saves. Alrighty, folks. I think it's about that time. All right, ready, team huddle, team break. Time for a smoke. All right, I will see y'all. I'll be back probably in about 12 minutes because I'm a slow smoker. I take my time with it. Gotta relax. So I will see y'all shortly. I'm just gonna mute my mic and leave the stream right here, and I'll talk to y'all in a few minutes. All right, cheers. Enjoy your smokes. Alrighty, I'm back. And hello, everybody. Let's get caught up on the chat here. Oh my god, I will say one thing. It's actually cold out tonight. That's something new. It's been so hot here for so long. Like, dang. Had to get a sweatshirt.
Yeah. Monday was 72 degrees here as a high.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's going to be almost 100.
You're on the West Coast, right?
Yeah.
That's a bit of a difference.
Almost 40 degrees from Monday to Friday, yeah.
Holy crap. Yeah. That's crazy. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah, it's actually supposed to be almost nice, like almost seasonal here for like the next week or so, which is kind of interesting, which is good. Dang. My phone just fell off. Dang, here we go. Alright. There we go. Sorry. I am back. Alright, catching up on the chat here. Nice. Yeah, the weather.
I think there might have been more going on in Discord.
I haven't even looked in the Discord, but I will say this: I have so much information to put up there. It's just I have to go through videos and just like take screenshots of a whole bunch of stuff. Oh yes, nice. Thank you, Thunder, for putting in the freighters tab. I appreciate that. Excellent. I got a whole bunch of stuff to put in there. Excellent ships and in general. So now I'm poked over to the Discord here. Oh, nice. I don't actually fully understand what text to put in when I'm like putting the description up of the videos. I want to refer people to the Discord server, but I'm not sure what to actually write in there. So if you guys could help me out with that, that would be awesome. You know, put something in the Discord server to let me know. That would be fantastic. So I'd love to drive some people there and start getting more information up there because it's a great resource. Balmy 92. Jesus. Yeah, weather's been a little nuts. We'll say.
Well, actually, you should be able to like copy the link on there and make it not expire, and you could actually like link that to your YouTube channel, and then anyone who's on there can go check out the Discord.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Cool.
I just don't remember. I think it's default to like 7 days, but yeah, you could.
All right.
Change it to unlimited uses on it.
Well, that would make that a whole lot easier. I wouldn't have to worry about that. So I do like that. Cool automated setting, global setting. I will check into that for sure. All right. Can't just be sitting here on this planet. I got to be moving and doing something.
Had to find land to see if there was any floating islands, and there isn't any here. And it's very orange. Very, very orange.
Yeah, you know, I have to agree with both you guys on that. The browns and the oranges just aren't that exciting. It's just not doing it for me.
Okay. I'm a duck. It's green and yellow. Beavers are orange and black. Can't do it.
Nope. Okay, yeah. Just literally copy and paste the link right in. Okay. I just didn't know if like there was the kind of thing where like, oh, okay, someone would have to like approve, like would there be a request thing where like, oh, they go to click the link and they get to the Discord server and it's like, oh, you have to wait for an invite to be sent either automatically or from Thunder or something like that. I don't know. But I'm going to continue.
That link should be the invite itself right there.
Right where? In the chat, or in the Discord?
No, when you copy the link on there, that's the.
That's it. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm clearly overthinking things. That never happens. All right.
Ooh, a starter pistol. A pink. Okay, maybe not. It looks more orange when you look at it up close.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. I've already been here. That's not what I was trying to do. what I was thinking, just for hoo-ha's, was going back to that system that Jeff had discovered and figuring out what the Living Frigate is in that system. Just for fun. Rabbit holes.
Oh, I know. I'm going down a rabbit hole right now.
See, that's the thing. This game is literally the Swiss cheese of rabbit holes.
Well, I decided to check out a dissonant system because there's water on dissonant systems, you know? Why not?
Why not?
And
good a chance as any, right?
I hit the AI fragment and it said, oh, it's in another system, so now I gotta go there instead. But I did check out the Paradise Planet here and nothing going on, so we'll go check out this other system right next door and see what's there for a ship and everything else.
Mm-hmm. See, that's the thing. It's like I've been trying to be able to cover a lot of ground, so I haven't been slowing down to really smell the roses. Yeah, smell the roses there. And just really like, okay, get there, hit the scanner, go to the planet. Nope. Okay, bug out. So there really is so much more in these systems to check out, and that's exactly why I just decided to come back. And I want to just make sure that I have on board what I need to do this. And again, I don't know if this is something that y'all have done. Anomaly detectors.
I don't know if I could handle this game with ADHD.
Right?
I was just reading Jeff's comment there. I'm like,
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Figure, right? Like, It's literally the kind of thing where I've had sessions where I've logged on with somewhat of an idea of a goal of something I wanted to accomplish that night and did not get anywhere near doing it. And 6 hours later, did everything else, but not that.
This system with the Sentinel ship has 3 Lush Planets on it, so now I'm going to be busy.
Whether good on all of them?
I just looked at to see what kind of they were. I didn't check all that out. Mm-hmm. One of them is actually where the ship is at. Boiling monsoons. That sounds great.
Boiling monsoons. That's a great view.
And this one is green with purple oceans and torrid delusions.
Oh, the color sounds nice.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go check that one out. Purple's one of my favorite colors in this game, anyway.
Yeah, fair enough. So
most
what I'm
games,
doing,
it's like
go ahead.
The green, black, and silver, or green, black, and white. But I like the purples in this one.
Well, it's not orange or brown. That's good.
Yeah, that's for sure.
So I'm going into my frigate fleet because I'm going to have to dismiss one, and so I'm full up at 30 right here. And to go hunting for a new one, I have to clear out a slot. And I'm still holding on to my pirate cruiser. It's the only one I have, and it's not that it's anything special, because it's not. But it's cool looking, so I'm going to hold on to that. I have been slowly, as you can see here where it says organic, the roles that they have here. I've been slowly converting over most of my mechanical frigates to organic. But a recent expedition, I got this thing, which is a sort of dead ghost ship. It's very, very excellent. But I'm not going to dive too deep into this. I just want to get the task done, because I could go all night talking about these things. I love them. What I have done is whittled it down to just a few of each of the industrial ones, which is your basic combat, exploration, industrial, and trade. But I think what I'm going to do is get rid of the doomed Ropeniat, just because its scores are garbage. And although I know I could feed it and change those scores around dramatically, I just want to kind of get something quick. So, and also I have several of these style already, although this is cool. This has almost every feature that a Leviathan can have, except for that it's just not long tail. But it's got the palpuses, it's got the Fing Fang, which is these guys up on the back here. I think it's leaf stashed as well. That looks like it's got a leaf stash there. I can't tell from this. You'd have to actually look at it dead on to see that. It's got the flippers, which is excellent. It's got the short flail tail here and the medium-sized flail. and that's rare to see both. Not rare, it's uncommon to see both of those on one of these guys. But I already have a couple of them, so I don't feel too bad dismissing it. But if I wanted to, I could feed it if I had some high-end food processed up, which I don't. But if I did, I could feed it, and you would see its scores change dramatically. So, just for the sake of being able to do this, because I want to see what this system's living frigate looks like, I just got rid of it. And now I can head back out on my ship. I want to go look for it. Look for the one that is specific to this system that Jeff found. However, I'm going to take a different ship because this one's a little faster. All right.
Those boiling monsoons. It's a heat storm with like purple bubbles, like a single purple bubble that just kind of floats up out of the ground.
Mm-hmm.
So my jetpacks go forever here.
Awesome. All right, and again, to find a living frigate, you have to use an anomaly detector. And initially, I do believe you have to use a dream aerial for the first time. Just in case you guys haven't done this, I love to overtalk things, so here we go. And you just hold on and begin your scan, and just jump into pulse drive. And about every 15 to 20 seconds, there's going to be a ping. It's going to be an emergency signal of some kind or another, but you're only going to stop when you find whale song. See, it says anomaly detected. That's not what we want. Although that was an Atlas anomaly, so it could have been something interesting visually, but probably not exciting otherwise. All right. 2015. There we go. Anomaly detected. Nope. So we're just going to keep on flying along here. This is actually probably one of the most boring things to do in the game. And sometimes it can take forever. I do have a cool video on this. Made it over about a year and a half ago. Oh, man.
That was so weird.
Detected. Go ahead. What you got?
I was traveling over to the space station, and I dropped out of my pulse right next to my frigate, or my freighter, and there's a living frigate just right next to me. I'm like, wait, oh, never mind.
Oh. Nice, nice. Like, oh, wait a minute. Oh. Number 5. Hit 5 pings so far, and no whale song. Still waiting. I'm pretty psyched to see what this one's going to be. Again, going down a rabbit hole, going off topic for tonight's stream, but that's okay. We're checking out what the living frigate is in the system that Jeff discovered that we were checking out tonight. Anomaly detected. Anomaly detected. So what, are we up to 8 now? 8 tries? I've gone through two and a half. Right. I've gone through 2.5 full tanks of fuel in one system looking for these before I just really couldn't handle it anymore. And you have to actually warp out of this track, or else, because if you come to a dead stop, it's going to it'll land you on an anomaly and use up your detector. But if you jump out of the system while in pulse, it will continue to detect wherever it is in the next system you get to. So you don't actually burn it up, because it is an expendable resource. Anomaly detected. And this might be one of those ones.
Well, some of those merchants in the space station do give them away for free.
I'm not quite that advanced yet on that. I think, and you have to, since I have some time to kill, the merchants in the space stations, you have to build it up per each species, if you will. So the Gak, Vikeen, each one if you want to have it for all of them. So I think I'm at level 4 right now with Vikeen, which is, I just randomly seem to be in those space stations the most often. But it's
so
cool.
The easiest way to build up your reputation with a particular race, your settlement. Every time you do something in your settlement, it will, for that race, build up your reputation.
Nice.
So,
That's
yeah,
good to know.
My Q is insanely high.
Nice. And I mean, and the benefit of this too, like Citris can tell you, is like when you go into a starbase and a space station, and you go to the what's he even called? I forget what he's called now.
The guilds.
The guild master there. You get free stuff, and when you get up into the higher ranks in the guilds, you get some really cool free stuff, like these, like anomaly detectors, which otherwise you have to go out into asteroid fields and basically just blast away, and they're pretty darn rare to come across. So there's definitely some major value to that. All right, I just crossed over 12, and I have not found a whale song yet. Oh, wait a sec, hold on. So, Jeff, you haven't got any living frigates yet? Oh, I have one, but I want more. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you want to get the anomaly detectors. That's really the key. And there's only one living frigate per star system, and each star system's living frigate is unique to that star system. So, finding a star system that you dig, finding a living frigate that you like, it really comes down to the visual of it and then the class of it, and it's randomly generated, the same as like the freighters are in a star system. So I actually have a video on it, not to promote myself, but I have a how to find living frigates video, which might be helpful. But there are a few living frigates that are static, meaning that they are S-class. Like the Heartless Mytisher, for example, is static, and the coordinates are out there for it. It is on one of my videos, but also you can search for it on the internet and find it. The Glyph Portal Coordinates Exchange. So I think it's just the No Man's Sky Coordinate Exchange. I know it's on there. I think that's where I got it initially. But it always spawns as S-class, and it's a real pretty one. Once I stop this, I can show you I have it. There it is. Hold on. Here we go. Whale song. Whale song detected. All right. So that's what we've been looking for. And here we go. The Starlit Intsov. And this looks like it's got an ethereal tail on it. Let's go check it out. Now you fly up the sky and it's going to try to talk to you. There we go. Incoming message. There we go. All right, this is a runt with an ethereal tail runt. It's palpist. It looks like it's fin fang. It's not a leaf stash, and it is flippered. Very cool. Very cool. All right, hello, traveler. So you go through some dialogue with these guys. A note: the first time you get one, it asks you a bunch of questions, and depending on what you choose in those questions, it will determine what type it is and what its strengths are. It's kind of neat. Excuse me. All right, let's take a look. So when you make it through the menus, then you can inspect the creature, and this is where you get to check it out and see what it is. The vast majority I find are C-class, but I don't worry about that because if you do your frigate fleet missions pretty regularly, they go up faster than any other type of frigate, by like ridiculously fast. So this one's... Check chat. Oh, sorry, thank you. Hey, all right, girl. Hey, have a great night. Thank you so much for your support. I love you, and I hope the chicken came out good. I'll see you next week. Text me, okay? Have a good night. Here we go. Starlit Intsov. And again, C-class, but it's got an 18 industrial, which is excellent. The most often stat you're going to find is combat with these. That's the most like sort of common type. And it gets less and less common as you go down that list. I believe, I'm not sure if that's an exact order or not. And notably, this one has never done any expeditions. It's never been damaged. Its membranes are intact. Its flesh. Yeah, these are just really cool color elements to it. Color story, color background, whatever. It's alert. Doesn't take a lot of fuel, and it's just basically right off the press. But the point is, in this star system, this is always going to be the living frigate you will find when you pop off an anomaly detector. It may not be C-class. It will be random when you find it. It could be B-class, it could be A-class, it could be S-class. Its stats could be completely different, but the model is always going to be the same, and that's sort of the moral of the story. This one is 7.5 million. I'm going to go ahead and buy it because it certainly is in better condition than the one I just got rid of, although it doesn't look as cool in my opinion as the one I got rid of, but that's fine. And that's how you find them. And once you get the Living Frigate in a system, you'll not be able to get that frigate again. So you don't even bother blowing off another anomaly detector in the system. You won't be able to find it, so you want to go to a different one. All right, so that's cool. So there we go. So now we know more information about this star system. And I suppose the other thing would be to pop off the pirate freighter attack so we can see what the freighter would be in the system as well. You know, and then go search around some of the planets and see if we can't find any, you know, multi-tools or weird things like that. I shouldn't say weird things, but cool things like that. But dissonant systems are also, I think, just a little more shiny for that sort of stuff. Unsafe trajectory. And some, I don't know if you guys have, I think we've talked about this before, but sometimes when you fly way out away from the planets in a solar system, some glitchy stuff kind of happens when you try to fly back. Because usually what happens is these other freighters will warp in, and it won't let you actually navigate out. Fortunately, it is letting me do it here. What I found a solution to that was just actually jump to another system and then jump back in. Just in case if you ever run into that problem.
I've noticed it's even hard to call in like the anomaly or your freighter out there if you get way too far away.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of like glitch space, not crash glitch. Well, actually, yeah, crash glitch, because I've crashed several times in that, especially when I was going hardcore trying to upgrade my fleet into all organics. Oh, yeah, definitely, Jeff, check out that video. It's a good one. But also, I think I pretty much covered most of it here. But the coordinates for the the Heartless T-shirt. I want to show you that. I can't show you that from here. I have to get to my freighter. Well, when I get to my freighter, I'll show it to you. We'll be there soon. But yeah, talk a little bit more about that specific one, because you'll be able to get the coordinates for it. It's just beautiful. It's in my opinion the visually most beautiful living frigate that I've seen so far, and I've definitely gone after a bunch of these things. I get really excited, especially about the etheric emitters all over them, and that's like the sort of little glowy gas jetty emitters on these things. Whoa, what happened here? This is a child of Helios. I didn't willingly jump out of... I probably ran out of gas while I was over here flapping my jaws. Okay, child of Helios, are you gonna send me a radio message or something? You gonna do something?
I gotta say, you do know way too much about living frigates, though.
I love them. All right, I'm shooting this thing. Fuck it. Oops. I mean, heck with it. I don't want to get banned from YouTube because I swore. Sorry. I try to keep it clean. But it's after midnight here, so. It's giving me that unsafe trajectory business again. Come on, unsafe trajectory. Yeah, but it wouldn't even let me shoot it, and now I can't. See, it's doing that glitchy thing where I can't hit my pulse drive. All right, let's see if I can bring in my freighter. This may be a crash. We may be seeing a crash coming. Anomalous object. It's following me, guys. It's stalking me. That's it. I'm gonna turn around and shoot it. Where are you? Yeah. Nope. All right, this could be painful. Try again. If not, let's see if I can jump out of here. All right. I guess I get to go right down the whole, laundry list of glitches tonight. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Damn it. Alright. Just need to get away so I can come back. There we go. Just don't crash. Just don't crash. Boy. Ship's just all kinds of bouncing around there. Alrighty. All right. I just had a dyslexia moment I have to share with y'all. So I just looked over at the chat, and it says, nah, jellyfish floats. And I thought it said, nah, jellyfish farts. Oh, boy. Oops. Sorry. Oh, man. All right. I was able to get out of it, so now I'm back. Didn't crash. Good news. And let's go back to the system. I haven't been on for 3 hours yet. I might be able to... No, it hasn't been long enough to trigger another pirate freighter attack. That would be sweet. And I just really want to get back to my freighter.
Here's a question.
Go for it.
When you have the Dreadnought in there, does it always have the same capital ship in that system as well? Or
yes.
Is it just...
Yep.
So if...
Go ahead.
Because I've been able to get pirate dreadnoughts to trigger way more often than just a capital freighter fight.
Yep. The three different ways that I've found it is through the pirate freighter attacks, through the dreadnought attacks, and sometimes just randomly it will show up with the system freighters as well. I've seen that. That's rare, is very rare, but it does happen. But yeah, I've done that so many times. It's ridiculous. But yeah, I noticed that because I've gone back to systems that I've previously explored and put bases in, intentionally looking to check on the freighters, and it's turned out to be a pirate dreadnought attack. And I was like, oh, that's weird, but it's still the same freighter. That's cool. So I've definitely seen that. Which makes me want to check this out. So, like, you know, when they first, they meaning the system freighters, not the capital freighters, warp in. I've seen rarely at times that the actual capital freighter will warp in with them. This is very, very cool. All right, so let me sure I'm in the right system, which I think I am. Actually, I know I am. Bring in the freighter. Really, you're really gonna make me fly away? Come on. I'm like 2 feet too close to the starbase to summon my freighter. Okay, fine.
I summoned mine in the other day, and it was actually almost blocking the entrance to the star.
Okay. I actually have a. Go ahead.
Almost died trying to get into the space station.
Love it. I actually have a picture to prove it. I literally summoned in my freighter, and it was a starbase, and it looked like it was a harpoon just piercing the front end of my freighter. I was like, this is fantastic. 1 in a million shot there. Yeah, you know, that's the thing. On my Xbox account, I got the Dreadnought freighter, and they're pretty easy to get, to be honest with you. I mean, they're pretty easy to get. Sometimes, you know, I've heard stories of people like, oh, well, it took me 50 tries to get the S-Class, or I haven't been able to get the S-Class. And, you know, sometimes that's the case, but they're not that hard to get. I think the Tier 3 Sentinel Dreadnought freighter is the hardest to get an S-Class on. At least I haven't found a system that will give me better than a 2% chance of finding it, which sucks. that is the rarest freighter. At least I think the rarest freighter in the game. God, I can't talk. It's past my bedtime.
Well, I can tell you I have 3 pirate dreadnought freighters on my PC and 2 on my PlayStation account, and it took me no more than like 8 tries
Yep.
to get an S-Class, because it was usually in a pirate system, so it just...
Yep.
So simple.
Yep, that's the thing. It's like the occurrence of them is very, very, very common. And in pirate systems, you have the highest chances of all systems to find the S-Class, whatever it is. So that's the thing. And I think, I could be wrong because there may be more modifiers in that, but it goes with the economic status of the star system, with the pirate systems being at a 5% chance. And so a 1-star economy is a 1% chance, a 2-star economy is a 2% chance, and a 3-star economy is a 3% chance. And that's it, unless there's some other modifiers involved. And that's, you know, I got that from watching YouTubers, so that's true, not true, I don't know. But it seems that way. I mean, I've really looked for freighters a lot, and they're pretty hard. Certain ones are pretty hard to find, and other ones are stupid common. But to get the S-Classes, that's a whole different matter. except for the pirate freighters, which again, like you, it really didn't take me very long at all. I think it took me 4 tries to get the S class. But I like shooting them down. That's a lot of fun. You know, even now after, gosh, I've probably dropped like 40 of them maybe. Still a fun fight. I like to actually test ship builds on the pirate dreadnoughts. I totally got off track with what I was doing. Oh yeah, I want to show you the dreadnought. That's what it was. I mean the Heartless Mightisher, the Living Frigate. All right, so go to manage fleets. So where are you? There you are, Heartless Mightisher. This thing's just beautiful. I mean, there's just no two ways about it. The coloration of it is fantastic. The long tails with that sort of wormy coil about them comes out of the box with S class, and the stats are good. And if you fly it up, I mean, you know, I still have a long way to go. I think the highest, I'm not sure what the cap is on this. I think it's 48, I think, in each of the scores. But this guy has turned out to be like really well balanced. If I were to focus it, like I did not just run him on one type of mission, meaning see where his highest score is trade. If I were to only have put him on trade missions, then his trade score would be a lot higher than that, and the other scores would be lower. But I've used him as sort of for all the balanced missions, so that all of his scores just on average came up. So he's just super well-rounded, but very, very pretty frigate. Frigate. And he is static, so getting the coordinates for him when you go there, you're guaranteed to get him as S class. So he's a good one to get. But there's some other cool ones too. Definitely. Let me see. Starlit Durzan. No, this is a runt. Runts mean that they don't have a physical tail. But that's not the one I wanted to bring out. It's been a little while since I've looked over these. I've been kind of off in rabbit holeville for so long. It's like, eh. All right, this is another sort of general style of them where they have this big long monotail. So they call this monotail. So this is a Palpist Fing Fang monotail Leviathan. And he's really cool colors and all that. And you can see like the smoke and the bands of light kind of drifting off of him there. Those are from the etheric emitters, and some of them have more than others, so they're more lit up. If you see them in space or in the dark, they look really cool if you fly like around them and stuff. But there's a fair variety of them, much like the Sentinel Interceptors, where there's a whole bunch of different wing sets and different varieties that come with them. It's the same sort of idea with these guys. I think this is the one that this is the Infected Artinyauza is the one that's in the video for how to find living frigates. And he was C class when I got him. And they go up in class so fast, it's like ridiculous, unbelievable, compared to any other class. So they're definitely worth having. And as I said, I ultimately plan on having all of these and just the specialty frigates that you get like on the expeditions, or the one-offs, expeditions, or like one of the pirate skiffs, just so I can say I have it. But yeah, I'm a little crazy about frigates. I really love them. So interesting to have, but honestly, I haven't sent them out on frigate fleet missions in so long that it's kind of silly. Well, that being said, I should really get back on the hunt for these floating islands. All right, but what I am going to do is I'm going to go back to the core area, because in general, much like the living frigates and freighters, I found that the S-class ones were more readily available to be found near the core. So the rarer stuff I find is near the core, so I'm using that sort of mentality to guide me in the search for the floating islands as well. All right, a lot of monologuing there. Love it. And I got to get back to Eissentam. I'm in Eissentam, but I have to find the core base. And I was, unfortunately, having so many bases over time, I didn't really have a standardized naming convention, so yeah. Maybe that one? I think that's in the core. So yeah, off we go back to the core and jumping back on to looking for floating islands. Do that for a little bit longer, but I am going to have to shut down. I'd say probably in about 15 minutes or so, just because it's getting late and I'm old. I'm going to need my rest. But definitely a fun night. Very enjoyable night tonight. Very happy about that. And dang, there's actually 13 people watching. How about that? Hello, everybody. Feel free to jump in the chat and say hi. We don't bite. Might crash. We don't bite. All right. Oh, scared someone off. Sorry. Anyway. So, warping back to Eissentam core area, I think. Canadust. I am not in the core. Canadust, I remember, is actually back out there, but that's fine. This is as good a place as any to search from. But I'm going to take a minute just to pause and look at the ocean. Ah. Lovely.
Well, I found a blue experimental multi-tool on the space station here.
Ooh. Experimental, I like that.
Not the greatest of supercharged slots, but I will definitely share it if someone wants to.
Yep, that's what the Discord server is good for. I like that. Can't land here. No, but we can land here. There we go. All right. Now I'm going to take a sip of the drink. Wet my whistle. All right. Let's get back up to the orbit and get on track here. God, I love it. I have found the reflection of the ocean surfaces has been a little bit, I want to say wonky. I find that the oceans seem to be too transparent on many of the worlds, and maybe that's just at certain times of day when the light's at a certain point. I don't seem to be seeing that. I'm not so sure about that, but seems to be. I'm getting more and more cautious about making any sort of absolute statements about anything in this game. All right, let's see where we are here first. Yeah, we're still out in the, I'd say we're in the mid-galaxy, mid-ring. I have noticed that Eissentam is actually larger than Euclid, considerably, I would say. I think it goes out to nearly 1 billion light years. Anyway, but hey, what about that? We're in an F-class system here too. Did not know that. Well, all right. We'll start our search here. Back. I don't know if you've noticed this too, when you're warping with your freighter, that your frigate's been following me visually through warp. I thought that was kind of neat. I was like, that makes sense. I should fly that ship more. I like the Starborn Runner. I should build that up. It's got that crazy maneuverability about it. It's fast.
I'm waiting to be able to dismantle it and make my own with supercharged slots where I want them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's considered an exotic, so I can't do it.
Not yet. We'll get there. We'll get there eventually.
I'm sure exotics will be coming to...
I would be surprised if we see something like that in, a near future update. So, I mean, they really have been continuously working on that. I mean, now we can do solar ships. Like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah, I do like my solar ship.
I haven't done it yet because I think I don't actually want to like solar ships.
I've always liked them in the game. I was like, but I want one that's exactly the way I want it, and I could never get it, and now I can.
There you go, right? That's why.
And since they've added the true black and the colors, yeah.
Mm-hmm. I was stoked about haulers. I felt that way too. Like, I had the same hauler since I started playing, pretty much.
I used the coordinate exchange to find, like, not exactly, but close enough. But
there you go. I mean, and that coordinate exchange is really wonderful. Anybody who's on, if you don't know about that, that is an absolutely fantastic resource here. Oh, wait, we have someone new. Um, hey, have a wonderful weekend. And I will definitely let you know. And Thunder, thank you so much for all your help and support, and feel the love, man. I appreciate you so much, especially the help with the Discord and just everything in general, man. I appreciate you. And who's this? Saul Vlaxitov. I apologize if I'm destroying your name, sir. I absolutely apologize. I'm terrible with names. Everybody here knows that. They need to go full Farscape and add Living Frigate. Oh God, Farscape, yes. I love that show. That was a win. Total win. I totally agree with you too. Oh my God, Living Freighter, yes, yes. Solid. You're on, my friend. I agree with you. And Farscape. Oh God, yeah. I just somewhat recently I had rewatched The Expanse, which I thought was also another one of like my top favorite like shows. That was a fantastic show. But Farscape is in that same category. You know, it was really unique unto itself. So if anybody's out there that hasn't seen Farscape, watch it. It's good. Very good. Oh, wait, I gotta juice up the engine there. All right. I'm going to have to guess that even from orbit, I cannot see what would appear to be floating islands here. Now that we're even closer, less of a chance. But this is a lush planet, and it has good weather.
but no oceans.
But no oceans and no floating islands. So that's 2 strikes. So we're not putting a base up here. But pretty it is. And so it goes. Like it, the megafauna? Flora's plants, right? I always get this all screwed up. But whatever the case may be, big trees. That's what that means. Interesting, but yeah, you know, it's just the thing. If there were like lakes, or even if they ever get to the point where they're doing like waterfalls down here on the ground, like that would be kind of neat as well. Not too many games are doing that though, because water is a real pain in the butt to do. Real pain in the butt. All right, so yeah, just checking out this system here, and I'm going to move on to the next. Now you get that put into my head, living freighters. They could do so much more with freighters. Oh my God, that could be a whole stream on itself of me just ranting about that. Oh yeah, yep. So many good examples out there. I mean, think about it. Like, so many shows have so many good ideas for freighter types. Like, even like a Battlestar Galactica. Like, oh my God, that would just be fantastic. Just visually, conceptually, something even like it would be fantastic. You know, Starship Troopers or ships in that whole department there too. Star Trek, Star Wars. I mean, come on, it just goes on and on.
You can find the Enterprise in this game. We did it.
Yeah, we did that. It's true. It's true. We actually found somebody who found the model of the Enterprise, and it was up in space, and it was a lot of fun too. If you look over my live streams, I think that's the actual cover page. If you see a model of the Enterprise, go check that one out. It was a lot of fun. Oh man, that's a really good idea. If they make living frigates, also make a mix of the races that pilot it instead of just one race. I think they should do that, and maybe come up with like either a cult, not cult, a faction or something like that. Like, the Independent Traders Union, sort of, slap a label onto it and just come out with systems that are much more hybridized like that. I think that would be a really neat sort of thing. Although I think it would probably mess with some of the game mechanics, because like everything in a system is geared towards that species, whether it be like the alien monoliths or anything like that. Interesting though, because I agree with you. I think that would be kind of slick. What is that? Oh, okay. Rich asteroid. Okay. I just get a little weirded out when I warp into a system and there's a lot of like icons on my mini map already. Like, wow. That could be just about anything. But yeah, that would be really cool, actually. Especially on space stations, I think you could probably get away with that. What I mean by getting away with is having more of a mixture of the species there. So you could have like not just down by where the pilots are trading, but even there too. You know what I mean? Like just having a mixture of the races, because it would make sense. It just makes sense. Better proliferation across the galaxies or star systems. Totally got off track. Why I brought my free? Oh yeah, I'm going to another system. All right. Let's get to our freighter warp map, shall we? The Panel Lufran. Been there so many times. I remember when I first came to Galaxy 10 Eissentam, I was so excited to get here. Oh my god. I built a million bases, named them all wrong, can't figure out which any of them are. You know, like, okay. But that's all good.
I really wish one day they'll let you go and like reorder them in your
wouldn't that be fantastic?
list.
Yeah, that would be cool. Oh wait, I found one. F5F water. 2-star economy scientific. 2-star conflict.
Alright, I'm having really bad luck finding any floating islands.
Do they, looking again in the chat here, do they actually have a mix of races on space stations already?
Yes.
It's like, okay. I mean, I know you have the travelers, and I know that there's at least, you know, okay, all right. I am happily standing corrected because I like that. So, all right. I'm going to have to pay a little more attention to that.
I mean, if you go to say a Gek system, you're going to have mostly Gek, but you'll find a few quarterbacks and a few Viking.
Good. All right. Yeah, that's good news. A swamp planet. Of course you put a Valbrood on a planet like that. Why not? Grassy planet, that counts. Mellow weather, that counts. Maybe water, maybe. I don't know. And a paradise planet. So we got 2 shots here. Okay. This might... Yeah, all right. It's actually getting late, so this may be my last look-see for the night.
Yep. Oh yeah, it's 9:30 for me. I'm gonna have to.
That's right. We got some West Coasters out here. I'm out here on the East Coast. Yeah. 12:34. But we got a couple planets to check out, and all these gorgeous frigates. Yeah. I like all my Leviathans. Oh, there it is right there, the Heartless Morticia. Hello.
Definitely gotta go check it out. I have a purple paradise planet.
Ooh, really?
Yep.
I like purple planets too.
I can't tell if there's water. It looks more like a moon than a planet, so.
Oh, well, that's an interesting effect. I don't know if you can see that. I'm looking at the horizontal shear here on the right side, and it looks like you can see the sort of cloud texture, like almost interfering with the ring texture as it's, and now the asteroid texture is out. It's just kind of pretty. It almost looks like a solar flare fire. It's very cool. All right, I'll stop.
Let's go check out the red paradise planet first.
Organic Frigate. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So he's playing exclusively as Gek everything. Gek character, Gek freighter, all Gek frigates. Like, cool. I like that. Good. I like that because what I really like about that is that you're setting up your own parameters of how you want to play it, to define your character the way you want to play it, and I like that. I totally like that. Kudos to you, my friend. I think that's cool. I absolutely do. Oh, here we go. We have some floating plants here. But we don't have floating islands, so I'm just going to go ahead and bug out. I don't really need to land there and cause any problems or any troubles there. Alright, is that the Paradise Planet? No, it's not. Alright, probably it's on the other side of this planet, occluded. So I'm just going to go ahead and scoot across and get out of here so I can see better. You know, just to stop and rant for a minute, because I like to do that. Saul, I hope I'm saying your name right. Anyway, I like to do that sort of thing too, and especially like when I was playing games like Skyrim, where I would set up my character with very, very, very specific and rigid criteria. Like, okay, I'm only going to be a pickpocket character, and I'm not going to develop anything else about that character, or have like really specific, like even write my own backstory and just really adhere to it throughout playing that character. So that's, you know, it's really tickling me, that comment there in the chat. Like, I dig that. I really do respect that. So just wanted to say. As I lope about the system here, trying to find... Oh, was it 2 swamp planets? I hit the grassy planet. There's a 3rd planet. Where are you, 3rd planet? Ah, there you are. Paradise Planet with oceans. From space, let's say it might be Greenland, maybe? Not Greenland, but Greenland. Right.
They need to turn the carbonation down on this purple planet. It's got bubbles.
Is it bilious? Did it say it was bilious storms?
Nope, it's got harsh toxic wind.
Harsh toxic wind. Also bubbles.
Yes.
Love it. Oh, I think we discovered that last week, right?
Yeah, I think my settlement is on harsh toxic wind planet.
Nice. I always get happy.
Oceans, this would be cool, but because it's got bright green palm trees and bright yellow palm trees on this purple planet.
Oh, that sounds vibrant.
Oh my God,
really
there's so many bubbles. Oh my gosh, there's so many bubbles.
Love it.
So it's got the original floating islands on it, which are cool, but yeah.
Yeah, the original floating islands being those sort of low riders. They just kind of hang out near the ground. They're not like up in the air. Oh.
They're just high enough to get your ship underneath it.
Yep. This planet has one of those sort of natural troughs that I think I've seen people make race courses out of. I mean, it's kind of like a little canyon that kind of goes around. Interesting. However, no water, no floating islands. I don't know. It has water.
If this planet had ocean, I would almost consider building a base here because it's just so purple with these cool palm trees.
Yep. So this planet has purple trees. Oh, I'm just chugging along. My frame rate is just dogging right now. Love it. I don't know if you can see that on the stream or not. I'm kind of looking over my streaming monitor now. Oh yeah, it's dogging over there too. It's much worse on the PlayStation. Oh my God. All right, fine. One more system. You twisted my arm.
My settlement used to be on a red paradise planet. Now it's yellow paradise, and it has bubbles everywhere.
Hey, at least it's still paradise.
Yes, at least it's still state paradise. It's got nice, bright teal oceans on it.
Ooh.
It's also a pirate system. So all the galactic terminals sell X-class mods, or not, the packets.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's sort of one of those like little sort of details that, easy to overlook, but that is excellent.
I get suspicious tech packets and packet arms that they're.
Ooh, you should post the
Then of
coordinates.
course I can.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and then I can go to the space station and get even more.
Mhm. Nice. So check out the chat. Sal writes that his settlement's is now on an ocean purple paradise planet. Like really? If it had floating islands and oceans, it does have ocean. If it had floating islands, that might be a winner right there. I don't know. Purple planets, like, all you need is a really good, vibrant, contrasting color in it, and it just works really well visually. Get away from those browns and oranges. Overgrown. I think that works. Yeah, that's on the list. All right, let's get away from it. Bring in my freighter. Do the thing. The thing being, of course, planetary probe. Scanner. Whatever it's called. The thing. I have to admit, and I've admitted this before, I have a settlement, which is great. I have intentionally ignored it for, I'm going to say, pretty close to a year now. I mean, it's been a really long time. And one of these days, I'm going to get over my fear, and I'm going to go back and check it out.
Well, when you do, you're going to have sentinels there because...
I bet.
The sentinels seem to... I don't know, it's about every 4 days. I have sentinels attack.
Now, here's the thing. If you ignore your settlement for long enough, they stop attacking. Or at least they stop sending messages. Maybe they're like, oh, hell, he's not going to come anyway. Why don't we even bother? They just gave up all hope.
Well, if you don't have the settlement selected in your log, it won't send you messages.
Ah, there we go. Basically put it on call blocking. Got it.
Yeah. I know. Nice. I did that the other day because I was like, I needed to do something and I forgot it wasn't on there. I'm like, why am I not getting any message from my settlement? I need to know when the next management decision is so I can get more settlers here.
Nice.
I don't know how many I need to raise it to an S class, but everything else is like maxed out. Mm-hmm. They make a million units a day. Happiness is 100%.
Damn.
All that stuff.
I'm even afraid to check. I expect I'm going to go there and it's going to be like, the population's all like homeless and buildings are like all in ruins. And, just horrible things have happened.
I don't think it does that.
Regress to the Stone Age, like, I don't know. Like a sim game gone wrong.
See, I have 110 population, happiness 100%, productivity 975,000 units a day, maintenance cost is 0.
Oof, nice.
Yeah, but I can't get the population up to...
Looking in the chat here, Saul's saying that he can't find a solar ship with square sails.
That's what I should do, is find one that has something like that. Mm-hmm. Getting it. Actually, right now mine have cactus flesh or fungal mold.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's said. Unfortunately, I can't really speak to the solar ships very much because I, very much like my settlement, have kind of avoided them like the plague. I apologize for that, but I do recognize that the solar ships have really incredible shielding and they're very visually impressive. But for me personally, I tend to go for the smaller ships because I don't like to have anything kind of clogging up my HUD. I like to see my ship, and I like it to be small. So I've really kind of gravitated towards the really small ships. So solar ships generally kind of make my brain go kind of rattly. But that doesn't mean I'm not going to get into them, especially now that we can actually build them. And so I definitely can see myself parking at a Starbase or 10 and just buying them all up and scrapping them and having a big catalog of pieces for sure. But I haven't personally done anything with them as of yet.
Pirate systems usually have 3 to 5 different solar ships in them.
Cool. All right, and yet again, we're bust. Like, it has not been a fortuitous night as far as finding new planets with floating islands, I must say.
Yep, I have not found any, and I just checked out my settlement. I think I'm going to have to call it a night.
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to do so as well. All right, let me get my freighter in here and go ahead and start wrapping things up.
I have more haulers in my fleet, but only because I have like 3 of the Iron Vultures right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's cool though. That means you have slots, or potentially slots available, ship slots, so you can do stuff with that.
Well, I found and I posted it in Discord, a system that gave me a 3 and 1 Iron Vulture. So it's got 3 grouped together, almost in a square, and then 1 off to the side. So it's like I can make it either maneuverability, or I can put weapons into it and still have some maneuverability by putting the other supercharged slot there. So we'll see what I do. But I have the ones I think Hero posted that has the 4 supercharged slots together. So I have one set up for maneuverability and one set up for just annihilate anything that comes close to it.
You know, it's only been recently that I've even really become aware that that's something that we actually have a choice about, as far as being able to find or create ships in certain places in certain ways that the supercharged slots will be grouped together more efficiently in tight patterns. Like, that's really cool.
Yeah.
So,
it was really cool. I mean, I went through. It's like, okay, start with the S class. That way, I have to spend the fewest amount of nanites. Not that nanites matter to me right now, anyway.
Right.
But yeah, it's like, so yeah, my one that's got 4 supercharged slots together. It's like, I think this was the one.
Nice.
I mean, it doesn't have the same strength, damage potential, because it just, that one that they found that has that 4 grouped together, it's like, it's good, but even with my maxed X class mods, I can still only get 84,000 DPS, but still, it shreds anything that comes close to it.
Yeah, I mean, that's really high DPS. That's pretty crazy. Oh, hey, check this out. So I found one space station that builds one of my favorite hauler designs with linked supercharged slots. That is cool. That is very, very, very cool. And feel free, if you have coordinates for anything like that, feel free to email it to me. We'll go check it out. Like, I love that kind of stuff. We totally do that kind of stuff. And there will be a link in the description later, as I just haven't done it yet, to our Discord server if you want to check it out and get coordinates or leave coordinates or anything like that. That would be super fantastic. Yeah. So I think we're good here. So I'm going to go ahead and start wrapping this up. So everybody, thank you very, very much for watching. I appreciate all of you and enduring getting through all of the multiple Dads Gone Crash tonight, because we definitely had 4 or 5 of those for sure. And just thank you everybody for watching and joining. And Citris, as always, thank you so much. And I think everybody else left, but thank you, Thunder, and everybody for joining. It's been a gas. It's been a really great night. I hope everybody has a fantastic holiday weekend coming up. Yeah, fly safe, be good, and we'll catch you all next time. All right. And don't forget to like and subscribe. There we go. So this is Dad's Gone Bad, and we're going to go ahead and sign off. And again, I hope everybody has a fantastic evening. We will see you.